Hey everyone, so today we are going to understand what is LangChain and like why we need LangChain, in which cases we can use LangChain. Okay, so this is a typical design that I have built to let you understand how LangChain works. Okay, so let's first understand why we need LangChain. So while we are using some chat gpt, okay, how chat gpt works, like you are passing some instruction as a chat message. Chat gpt does its processing. It is generating some text, and it is giving you that output. Okay, so ChatGPT has some limitations also. Okay, so the first limitation is like all we know, maybe this ChatGPT is trained up to September 2021 data. So after that, whatever happened, ChatGPT don't know about that. Okay, so that is one limitation. And another limitation is like if you have some specific domain specific data, okay, and maybe a private data that you don't want to send that to anyone. Okay, so it's your private data. So in that case, you cannot use chat gpt, you cannot use OpenAI API, you don't want to use OpenAI API maybe. Okay, so in that cases you can leverage LangChain. Okay, so then we can think of a custom chat gpt kind of environment where it it can use your own data and can generate new texts. I mean, like obviously based on your use case, whatever how you set up your LangChain chains. That is on that basis, it would create your new generated text, and it would you can use that. Okay, so if someone is maybe asking like why we need LangChain, we can simply answer it like when the data is not available in ChatGPT, we can use LangChain. When we have some private data, we can use LangChain. This is very basic answer you can give. Now, what how LangChain works? If we want to understand, so you are passing some instruction as a chat message. Yeah, it is coming to LangChain. LangChain uses your data source and the LLMs that you specify. With that LLMs, it is creating a generated text that is as a output. Okay, and you are getting the answer. I mean, like as a result, kind of. So what are the data source you can use and what are the LLMs we can use? Let's first understand. So here I have given some examples. There are so many types of data you can use, data source you can use. There are so many types of LLMs also available that you can use. But as an example, I am telling you some of them actually. Okay, so you can use any data that is available in Google as a data source. You can use your Google Drive data, a Google Drive folder as a data source. You can use Wikipedia. You can use your own private PDF files. Maybe you can use your text file, Word document, whatever text related things you can have. You can use that as a data source. And also as a LLMs, there are several options are there. You can use OpenAI API. You can use any Hugging Face model. Obviously, based on your use case, we have to find out like which Hugging Face model is most suitable for your use case, and you can use that. Or also, you can train your own model, and you can use that in the LangChain chain. Okay, so that's how it works. So let me first tell like let me now tell how it actually the flow goes. So you are giving a instruction as a chat message. It is LangChain gets it. It creates a context vector kind of. LangChain uses the source documents context vector also, and then use those vectors to generate a new text. Okay, so that's how LangChain I mean does its works. So later on I would tell you what is the whole process, and we will create some small POCs to understand the functionality of the LangChain, and you can leverage that in your specific projects.